Hello and hello. So, I must say that, you know, within the last year, I've learned a lot about the legal system and how it fails, when it comes to its elderly folks. And it fails horribly. You know, the folks who have contributed, to the goodness, you know, for others, who have held jobs, who have had careers. Maybe they were doctors, maybe they were lawyers or dentists, maybe they were actors or singers, but these were all people who have had a life, and now because they're elderly, they might not be able to lift that 50-pound sack of potatoes or flour. They might not be able to run and jump over hurdles, perform, or to make baskets anymore, or to sing, and because they're unable to do this anymore, that their worth has reached an expiration date. They're no longer needed anymore. They can't do anything. And in which case, some are, just left to be. Others are taken advantage of, manipulated for whatever it is they have worked so hard for, and then discarded. The person gets what they want, they move on. They don't care about the path of destruction that they have left. They don't care about the wrong that they have done everybody to take that. They don't care. If they cared, do you think that they would have done it to begin with? Probably not. I am going to be setting up a nonprofit organization. I'm going to try to teach to others what I have painfully learned, over the last few years. You know, 2016 on has been pretty much a non-stop learning experience for me. And I would like to pass on to others, knowledge which I have gained. That if you run into situations with family members who are cutthroat and out for themselves, that there are, avenues in which you can take, if your voice has gone unheard to that point, that there are actions that you can take that may or may not, help you. There are forms that exist that are not do it yourself. When you go to that courthouse, that they can't simply hand you, a piece of paper and say, here, go fill this out, and bring it back when you're done with it. If that paper doesn't exist, it's a paper that you have to make. But that there are precedences that have already happened where those forms have already been created. You just have to know where to look for them. I want to, I want to make a wanted to make a will be filed. There is a paper for that. They come with filing cost, and for the will to force to be filed, it's $20. So they have different fees, but that there are means available to you to assist, in extreme situations. I would like, you know, an organization, a group, a nonprofit, that would also help with the food and companionship. that there are many times that the elderly is left there inside their head, that they have nobody to talk to. You think, at 60, 70 years old, most of who you've grown up with, you've buried. At 60 and 70 years old, you've buried most of your family. Who do you really have to talk to aside from friends? People have lives and they're also raising families. It makes, one difficulty makes another one more hard. It's the way that it is. It's sad. It is. That's really how it is. I would like to be able to help them, the elderly, with perhaps chores or tasks. Maybe they need to fix a porch. Maybe they need to mow a yard or clear a driveway. Maybe they have things going on that doesn't include any of that. Maybe they would just like to sit and talk. Reliving memories keeps your mind alive. It keeps your mind going. It puts off things that take that away. Things such as dementia. What if you can relive memories? I would have no problem sitting next to any one of you, and being able to relive, moments in your life. To be able to share those intimate times, some of which you may never have shared with another person. Maybe you're trying to clear your conscience. Maybe you would like to feel better before you move on, pass away. But still, you would like to have that moment, to have that chance, wouldn't you? I mean, I would. My father suffered from dementia. He didn't know who I was. He didn't know who people were. In 2019, he's got a will that's suddenly been changed now, and something that he's lived and stood behind his entire life. Now it's been changed. Yes, he's got a son and daughter, both of which do many good things and have helped him throughout his life. It's not on me just to condemn Melanie. Melanie, yeah, she's done some pretty horrible things. I get that. But she's done good as well. People aren't just 100% evil. There's good that runs around. She could have did more. She didn't. She didn't have to manipulate and destroy. Not really sure why she did that. But I would like to begin a nonprofit organization. I have already made the connections and such with the people and personnel that I've got to speak to. I will be taking care of the filing fees and the costs. I have to wait to receive a taxes exempt ID number, which will, qualify me or make me eligible to receive grants or to receive assistance outside of myself. Things which I could pass on to all of you all. Like I said, maybe you would need a porch or something fixed and you're unable to do that. I'm not trying to be paid for anything which I would like to do. I just want to do that. I don't want no financial gain. I don't want a paycheck. I just want to be able to help you. That's it. Throughout this entire event with me and with my family, I had no help. I was erased, and I didn't have any help whatsoever in stopping it. I really don't want the same fate to keep happening. Somewhere along the line, the chain has got to break. I'm willing to try to break that chain, and I'm trying to break that chain completely free. Completely and freely. And I will try to help to break that chain with all of you all. I really hope to see some visits or some comments. Let me know what you think. There is a nonprofit organization which will be coming this next month, first of the year. It will be named in memory and in honor of my father, completely and totally. It will also be free of charge for anybody and everybody, elderly, to be able to enjoy. Something that I would like, the part of me that's still here, would like to share with all of you all. The nonprofit will not be anything financial, will not be anything court related. There won't be anything me at all for the nonprofit. That is going to stay completely separate. A whole other entity. That I am just me. I am hoping that the GoFundMe may help. I am really hoping that some good folks out there will contribute. I have a GoFundMe now on my Facebook. I'm trying to raise $1,000, through the depression and the crap which has gone on. I may be able to use some of that maybe to throw towards, legal defense. I am starting another GoFundMe. It will be a $15,000 goal, and that is the finances that I will need for what may be a pretty uphill, legal battle. However, I feel pretty good that I have decent case for court. I can only, see what happens on the day that happens. I've contested, the whole will signing, so I'm hoping that will bring up the next step, which should be a summons to go, next into a courtroom. I'm kind of hoping. As Melanie can't move on and destroy, my father's legacy as a state, something that he's worked his entire life with, that she cannot go forth to destroy that so long as that I am contesting what she is planning to do. If any of you all loved my father, if any of you all cared at all for that man, that you should not be allowing this to happen. I have a GoFundMe. Go throw a couple of bucks in there, man. Let me get into that courtroom. Let me, defend my name. Let me at least have that back. I mean, really? I can't even have my name back? Come on, man. Go throw a couple of bucks in that GoFundMe. What is it going to hurt any of you all? 20 bucks? 30 bucks? Come on. A few of you throw 20, 30, 40 bucks in there at a time. Come on, man. I'm saving money. I'm killing myself here, dude. I'm killing myself here. I'm only one person. That's it. Can I have any help? Please? I'm begging you. Please, can somebody help me? Alrighty, man. Still in video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.